Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay-Z here. Super excited to be here with you guys today. What we have in store is the first story time for this channel. You guys have highly requested it, and I am here to tell y'all that today y'all will be getting the first story time, which is my high school crush. This brings back so many memories of getting rejected and experience and cringiness.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Anyways, alright guys, so before I start the story, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you're all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments, any questions, concerns, I will be here to answer all of y'all. And without further ado, let's get it. High school. So this story took place in freshman year. So in around 2014, I was a freshman, and this took place in biology class. Now for me, coming off of summer where I had just had my little growth spurts, I wasn't playing no games. I was trying to get all the women. I got rejected twice. Anyway, so I start off the story as being the first day of school, and I had seen the movies of how freshmen were treated in high school, you know, by the seniors and being stuffed in the lockers and that. And I gotta be honest with you, your boy was nervous. I was really nervous. For the entire day, I was just pretty much nervous. To give y'all a mental picture of how nervous I was, let me tell y'all a little part about what happened during the day. So, the story started out in biology class. I walked in, and whenever I walked in, the bell had just rung. So there weren't many seats available since everybody else got there in time. I walked in, and the only seats that were available were the ones in the middle. Now, I can kind of see why people don't want to sit in the middle, because everybody looks at you, and you can't tell me that they don't look at you, and it's all in your head. Because I remember all the first day of schools that I went to, everybody looks at you, and like honestly, it puts so much pressure onto y'all. So I walked in, I sat in the middle, and out of nowhere, like I guess my mind just got to me. I started sweating. I really started sweating. I started sweating so bad that even my friend that I had knew from elementary school, all she did was just say hi to me. I felt the shirt suffer so much from me. I felt my shirt get so soaked from my back. I felt as if everybody was watching me, and the more that I felt like that, the worse the sweat got. And that wasn't even the worst part. My face turned red as fuck. And also my mouth got so dry that every time that I tried to talk to somebody new, my voice just cracked. It was really bad. Honestly, whenever I look back at it now, it was so embarrassing and so cringy. And for all y'all people that are going to high school now and y'all see this video, don't sweat it. It's the first day. It's not like anybody's gonna really pay attention. You shouldn't be focused of having so much pressure on you, because honestly, it's totally different. High school is totally different, and it's actually very fun. It's definitely not like the movies at all. Whenever I look back on it, it was the first class, so I can tell y'all right now, I just thought that the whole environment kind of overwhelmed me at this point. So fast forward about a month or two, the teacher changes the seats. She has us sitting in groups of 4. So I'm with my homeboy Ricardo, who's on the right, and I'm with my friend that I knew from elementary school, and I won't say her name because she's probably watching this video too. And then here she comes, Ashley. Ooh, wait, baby, tongue's dripping, my saliva drooling, man. Ooh, ain't that a baby right there? I don't know how y'all like y'all's women before, but back then, you know, I love my women to have a little pouch on there, you know, so I can have something to grab onto when I. Boy, if you don't. Anyways, I saw her with my no game ass. I introduced myself to her. Said, "Hi, I'm Joshua." You know, y'all know the whole routine and everything. And that's basically how we started talking. Now, as the months go on, so I would say maybe around the beginning of January-ish, I was actually trying to flirt with her and see if she would like me, and I would try so hard to make her laugh. and she wouldn't budge at all. Like there would be rare times whenever she would laugh. All of a sudden, February 2nd, I remember this day, her friend, which was also my friend, so the same friend that I knew from elementary school, she told me that she liked me and she was just waiting for me to ask her out. Now, like the dumbass I thought, what better way to ask her out than on Valentine's Day? Since Valentine's Day was around the corner, I wanted to make it all special for her. This was the first girl that I had my eyes on. So I decided to ask her out on Valentine's Day. Yay, we're going home, babes. Oh my goodness. So what I did the night before, I went to go buy her a bear. So it's time. It's time, boy. It's game time. We're trying. It's game time. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do this real quick. 1, 2, 3. So basically, here's my plan. She comes in. I'm going to give her the bear and tell her exactly how I feel. But all of a sudden, I walk in the classroom. There's a test. Now, when we take tests, all of our belongings are supposed to go in the back of the classroom. That means that I won't be able to give her the bear. And what made matters worse was that our seats were in alphabetical order. So what ended up happening was that she was sitting in the front of the classroom and I was sitting in the back of the classroom. Now usually I stop her after class to try and talk to her, but there's no way that I can stop her from leaving. If I have to go to the back of the classroom and get my stuff, there won't be enough time. I'm the type of girl to want to go to lunch really quick so she can get a good seat. So I didn't really have much time. Like as soon as the bell rang, maybe at the most I had about 5 seconds before she was gone. And it gets worse. A sub comes in and makes us put all of our stuff in the back. And she's making sure that nobody has any of their bags or anything left on them except the pencil. If I put my bag in the back of the classroom, there's no way that I'm going to be able to give her the bear. So since I'm already sitting, what I did was that she was getting closer to me. I hurried up and put the bear in this cabinet that was next to me below the sinks. And as she was passing by, she didn't notice. So luckily I got off safe and sound. So after the test was over, the sub wouldn't let nobody move until the bell rang. So when the bell rang, I dashed so fast. That was the fastest I had ever ran. I'm pretty sure I ran a 4.4. If we were at the combine, I ran that fast just to give her that bear. I hurried up and grabbed my bear. I ran straight towards her, and I made it just in time before she was about to leave the classroom. I reached her, and as she turned around, I asked her, "Ashley, will you be my Valentine?" And what do you think she said? She said yes! I was so happy that I ended up hugging her and holding her hand and walking her to lunch. You know that feeling when you have a bad chick and you just feel like the man? You feel like the man. That's exactly how I felt. If you ask me, I had the baddest woman in school. She was nothing but perfect to me. Life felt as if it was complete, because I didn't have anything to worry about now. Until after lunch ended, I walked her to her class, and as I was saying goodbye to her, I forgot to ask the most important part. I forgot to ask for her number so I can text her, and I don't have her for another class, so I literally can't talk to her until tomorrow. This is one of the most stupid decisions I've ever made. I can't believe I actually forgot to ask her about her number. So after school ended, I went back home thinking about it. I decided to search her name on Instagram so I can text her to give me her phone number. Now, I didn't add her on anything, so to just randomly text her on Instagram, I feel like she would see that as a little creepy, and I mean, who wouldn't? I wouldn't blame her. But I really didn't want to mess this up, so that's exactly what I did. I ended up finding her on Instagram, texting her, and getting her phone number. Now, at the time, I thought that this was a very good choice that I made. I look back, and it was just one of the worst mistakes I really ever made. And honestly, for you guys, if you forget that part, I would just rather go back and just ask her. And I text her. It takes a while to respond. So what did I do? I even ended up double texting this woman. I double texted this woman. She still didn't respond until a random number texted me. It was her actual boyfriend. This girl literally gave my number to her boyfriend, and now I have to deal with her man too? At this age, I was not good with pressure. If somebody threatened me, it was so easy. It was so easy for them to get exactly what they wanted. I wasn't a fighter, and at this age, I was barely learning that I would have to defend myself someday if something like this were to ever go wrong. Every message I sent came back with paragraphs of threats. Things such as, if you ever go near her again, you're finished. or if you go near her, I will find you and beat you. It terrified me. The last thing I caught before finally blocking his number was his name, Wilmer. What happened after that was so shocking and surprising. I honestly didn't really see this coming. The next day, I go back to school and I'm in algebra class, and my friends from there just gave me this dirty look, like I had done something wrong, like I had hurt her or I had just offended her in some way. And if it wasn't bad enough, when we went to biology class, none of our friends that used to talk to me, they didn't talk to me anymore. It's like nobody wanted to hear my side of things. So when biology class was about to end, I was just having my head down on the table and alone until my friend from elementary school came up to me and for some reason asked for my side of the story, which was surprising because she was the one that told me that she wanted me to ask her out. So I ended up telling her about this guy and how he threatened me and how his name was Wilmer. And she said, Wilmer? And I was like, yes. And she was like, Joshua, Wilmer is your cousin. Her cousin?